You didn't really click this video. The algorithm made you. Yeah, you thought it was free will, you thought you made the choice, but in reality, this wasn't your decision at all. Because the truth is simple. The algorithm owns you. It owns your feed. It owns your attention. It even owns the thoughts you think are yours. And the scariest part? You don't even know it's happening. Welcome to Beyond Tech Hype, where we dig deeper, question the invisible forces around us, and expose the truth behind the screen. Today, we're taking on the most powerful and invisible force in your life, the algorithm. The silent puppet master that shapes what you watch, what you buy, what you believe, and maybe even who you become. Okay, let's strip away the mystery. What is an algorithm, really? Most people imagine a massive block of code whirring away on some server in Silicon Valley. Or maybe they picture a sci-fi supercomputer with glowing blue lights humming while it makes decisions. But the truth is much simpler and scarier. At its core, an algorithm is just a set of step-by-step instructions to solve a problem. Think of it like a recipe: boil water, add pasta, wait 10 minutes, drain. That's an algorithm. It doesn't need a computer. It doesn't need fancy math. It's just logic, a process, a method. Now here's the kicker. An algorithm is the recipe. A program is when you take that recipe and cook it in a real kitchen. The recipe is universal. You can write it in English, in pseudocode, in a flowchart. A program is when you lock it into Python, Java, or C++ and tell a machine to execute it. So remember this. Algorithm equals the idea. Program equals the execution. Every piece of software you've ever touched, your phone apps, your laptop, even your car's GPS, is just a stack of algorithms wrapped in code. The invisible recipes of the digital world. And while that sounds simple, the reach of algorithms is anything but. They are everywhere. Netflix doesn't just show you movies. It decides which thumbnails you see, which titles get promoted, and even predicts what you'll binge at 2 a.m. Spotify doesn't just play music. It builds playlists that seem to know your mood before you do. Amazon isn't just a store. It whispers, "People like you also bought this." Traffic lights use algorithms to decide who waits and who goes. Hospitals use algorithms to detect diseases faster than the human eye. Banks use algorithms to decide if you get a loan or if your transaction looks suspicious. Airlines use algorithms to constantly change ticket prices, sometimes by the minute. You can't escape them. You don't see them. You don't control them. But they control you. Every swipe, every click, every like is being calculated, predicted, and nudged. You're not as free as you think. Here's the part that should really scare you. Algorithms don't just respond to your choices. They shape them. Think about your social media feed. It watches what you click, what you scroll past, how long you pause on a video, who you interact with. Then it feeds you more of the same. At first, it feels like magic. Wow, TikTok knows me so well. But soon, the line between what you want and what the algorithm wants you to want begins to blur. This isn't just entertainment. This is manipulation. It decides what news you see, what products you buy, what memes go viral, what ideas spread. It builds echo chambers. It polarizes politics. It shapes culture itself. So let me ask you, are you really making choices? Or is the algorithm making them for you? And here's something most people forget. Algorithms don't just fall out of the sky. They're written by humans, which means they carry our biases, our blind spots, our flaws. Imagine a hiring algorithm trained on old company data, where most past hires were men. The algorithm might learn that men are better candidates and quietly start filtering out women. Or picture a facial recognition system trained mostly on light-skinned faces. It may misidentify darker-skinned faces, with very real consequences. Algorithms feel objective, neutral, cold, mathematical. But in reality, they are mirrors, reflecting the messy, imperfect world that created them. And sometimes, those mirrors are cracked. Now let's turn the page. Because algorithms aren't what they used to be. In the past, they were like recipes, clear steps, predictable outcomes. But now, enter artificial intelligence. AI doesn't just follow instructions. It learns. It adapts. It rewrites the recipe. Take a simple algorithm, sorting numbers. Step 1, compare. Step 2, swap. Easy, predictable. Now take AI, recognizing a cat in a photo. We don't program whiskers, ears, tails. We just feed it thousands of pictures. And it learns what a cat looks like. This is the leap, from fixed steps to evolving intelligence. Today, AI algorithms recommend your next video. Tomorrow, they may diagnose your illness, drive your car, write your emails, or even design new algorithms beyond human imagination. At the heart of AI, it's still algorithms, but now they're self-taught, self-correcting, and sometimes unpredictable. So where does this lead? Imagine a world where algorithms decide who gets a job, who qualifies for a mortgage, who deserves medical treatment first, who gets bail, and who doesn't, what news is true, and what gets buried. Guess what? That's not the future. That's already happening. We like to think humans are still in charge, that we're the final decision makers. But in reality, we've already outsourced enormous chunks of our lives to machines. And the irony? We barely notice, because the algorithm doesn't scream. It doesn't announce itself. It just hums in the background, shaping your world, one invisible decision at a time. Here's the truth. Algorithms aren't evil. They're not saints either. They're tools. But tools of immense power. They are the silent architects of the digital age. And the more we understand them, the more power we take back over our own lives. So the next time a video pops up on your feed, pause and ask yourself, did I choose this? Or did the algorithm choose it for me? This has been Beyond Tech Hype, where we pull back the curtain on the hidden forces shaping your life. If this made you think, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to wake up. And if you want more deep dives into the unseen powers of technology, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because trust me, this story is far from over. The algorithm is watching, but now, so are you.